In our first video, we looked at the finished spreadsheet. We saw how it helps answer everyday business questions quickly and accurately. Today, we're going to start building the workbook. But before we even think about formulas, we need to build the structure and foundations. If the structure is poor, no amount of clever formulas will fix it. Today's lesson is about building those foundations correctly. Step 1. Start with the business. One of the biggest mistakes Excel users make is opening a blank workbook and immediately starting to type. Professionals don't do that. They begin by asking one question: what information does the business need? For our child-minding business, we identified several types of information, like children, parents, attendance, invoices, payments, rooms, medication. Each represents a different type of business information, but they shouldn't all live on the same worksheet. Step 2. One worksheet, one purpose. Instead of creating one enormous worksheet, we're going to divide the workbook into logical sections. Each worksheet has one responsibility. Children stores information about children. Parents stores information about parents. Attendance records daily attendance. Payments records money received. Invoices records amounts charged. The dashboard presents management information, and the inquiry worksheet allows users to retrieve information instantly. Step 3. Designing the tables. Now let's create our first worksheet. Rather than typing information into ordinary cells, we're immediately going to convert the data into an Excel table. Creating a table is straightforward. Enter your headings. Click anywhere inside the data, choose Insert, then Table. Confirm your data has headings, and Excel creates a professional table. That takes only a few seconds, but the benefits last for the lifetime of the workbook. Every time new information is added, the table expands automatically. New formulas are copied automatically. Formatting remains consistent. Professional spreadsheet developers almost always build around tables, and so will we. Step 4. Choosing good column headings. This might seem like a small detail. It isn't. Good column headings make good spreadsheets. Every heading should be clear, consistent, and easy to understand. For example, child ID, name, date of birth, room, parent ID. Notice something. We're already introducing IDs. Those IDs will become the glue that connects our workbook together. Avoid vague headings such as information, notes, details, data. 6 months later, nobody remembers what they mean. Specific headings save hours of confusion later. Step 5. Creating the ID system. Now we come to one of the most important design aspects. Every worksheet needs its own unique identifier: child ID, parent ID, invoice, ID payment ID, staff ID, incident ID, medication ID. Think of these as passport numbers. Names can be duplicated. IDs never are. Later in the series, you'll see Excel functions like XLOOKUP using these IDs to retrieve information instantly. Without them, many of our formulas simply wouldn't be possible. Step 6. Building drop-down lists. The next job is making sure users enter information consistently. Let's take the room column. Instead of allowing users to type anything they like, we'll create a drop-down list. First, we need to create a named range. Select the room column in the Excel table, click the name box, type room list, and press enter. Because the named range refers to the table column, it expands automatically with whenever a new room is added. Now select the cells that need the drop-down. Choose data validation, select list. Then, in the source box, simply type =room list. Now everyone chooses from exactly the same options. This prevents typing mistakes, keeps the data consistent, and because the list updates automatically, there's no need to edit the validation whenever new rooms are added. We use this same technique throughout the workbook for rooms, staff, payment methods, and any other lists that are likely to grow. Step 7. Building for the future. Here's something beginners rarely think about. Businesses change, new children enroll, new staff join. A professionally designed spreadsheet should be ready for that growth. That's why we're using tables. That's why we're using IDs. That's why we're separating information across multiple worksheets. We're not just building for today, we're building for the next 5 years. Step 8. Connecting the workbook. Although we've created several separate worksheets, they're not isolated. Think of them as members of the same team. The children worksheet knows the parent ID. The payments worksheet knows the child ID. Invoices know who they belong to. Attendance records know which child attended. Each worksheet stores its own information. Later, Excel will connect all of those pieces together automatically. That's one of the biggest advantages of professional spreadsheet design. Store information once, use it everywhere. Looking ahead. In the next lesson, we'll begin building what I believe is the heart of the entire workbook, the inquiry worksheet. This single worksheet will bring together information from multiple worksheets and answer business questions in seconds. We'll start with the simplest formulas and gradually build a very useful, powerful business inquiry system.
Whether you're looking to improve your own Excel skills or train an entire team, we've built a practical course for real-world Excel users. Our 6-level online program takes learners from beginner to advanced and now includes using Excel with AI, ensuring every skill level is covered. For businesses and universities, we support groups from 3 users to over 1,000. Managers can track progress, monitor results, and see team performance in real time. Course levels include online exams, and learners who achieve 75% receive an automatically generated CPD-certified Excel certificate. Individual and corporate group licenses available. Learn Excel. Work faster.